It was especially, I don't know, you know, but we gonna handle all that. Trust me. Every time, you know, I've never been on a network where they've seen the greatness of it. I go back and look at certain things. We've been going back, like, certain things are just popping out. It's always about the next opponent. Especially in the Ortiz fight, it was always what he was doing good and what I should and need to be doing. I'm knocking everybody out. I give people what they want to see. What do I need to be doing other than that? That's all people say. That's all the commentary be saying about me. Or they never have shit good to say about me. And I work with short. You know what I'm saying? So that narrative was painted. When people don't understand boxing and want to come and see a great fight, they may not never see, but they hear the buzz about a fight and they come in, they listen to the so-called experts. And what they say, people believe. And you can't paint a narrative, and they painted a huge narrative. I won the first 4 rounds. The 5th round, it was up in the air. Only thing he did was the taunting and all that, which I didn't want to play those games. I didn't want to waste my energy playing no games with him. All this out. Those tactics, those taunting tactics for the judges. Thank God we had experienced judges because they didn't believe in that bullshit that he was doing. It's easy, it's simple. It's easy. Oh, he must have run it because he still got energy. He acting. Nah, bro. They did it right. And the referee, he got emotional. See, that's why you can't get emotional. When referees get emotional, they start picking sides. He got emotional because of the story. You want a man to win. I understand. I'm in America. I understand. We all about forgiveness. Thank you for the battle. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do it when it's a big fight. Like, you can't be emotional. And he said he went out with the spirit of boxing and not the rules. What do you mean? You can't be emotional. That man did you. Hey! 9! Bro, count the fucking to 10. My kids can do that. That's all we ask. But God is a good God, man.
We want to see you on Showtime again? Will you ever be on Showtime again, Deontay?
Almost definitely. I got a great relationship with Showtime. You know what I mean? They still part of family. You know,
Were you disappointed?
Family do a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, but they've been with me for a long time. We've helped each other out, and you know, I'm free. That's the part about being free. I'm betting on myself. I can move as please. That's what I do. I like to connect to all networks. You never know what fan base you're gonna touch, and the talent that I display each and every time, knocking guys out, giving people what they want to see. I can't sit down in one position. It's not mental for me.
I don't even know about you. You know about boxing.
I'm not disappointed at all because what they made a business decision. I understand that what we got going on may not be in everybody's plans. You know, it's like what's planned in our life may not be planned for us, but what God has for me and for all of us is for us. So with that being said, I understand what's understood don't have to be explained.
What do you make of Fury's last fight? Did you watch it?
Come on, bro. Now we know who sold all the pay-per-views. Bro, only sold 3,500 tickets. But November 23rd, we are even more proof that. As of right now, I try to get these fighters what they want. You know, he ducked the rematch, talking about I should fight Joshua, go ahead. So I said, all right, Ruiz, you beat Joshua, yo, let's get it on.
The media almost blamed you for his loss. Well, not his loss, but him getting beat down. They almost blamed you for it. Look at me.
Deontay, is the plan this time next year to be the undisputed champion?
What's that?
Is the plan this time next year to be the undisputed champion?
Most definitely. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You know, like I said, you know, if it opens, it all depends on how good his plastic surgeon was. Depends on how fast it's open. Because with the power that I have, I know how to cut a man open.
Do you think the fight should have been stopped?
Come on, bro. This is a 3-inch deep cut like a rainbow over his eyebrow. It was longer than his eyebrows itself. 2 inches wide. Bro, that was automatic stop, but we all know it's so much money involved.
But if he can fight through it and win the fight, why not let him fight through it?
Yeah, that's true too, but we always talk about, all right, if something would have happened then, they would have said, they would have crucified the other person. So it's like, it's a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? So it's hit and miss. You know what I'm saying? Because if something happened to his eye, where he can't no longer see no more, then they're gonna be like, damn, they knew that was 2. Somebody gonna get it.
Deontay, do you plan on being
the same arena that you became champion in the NGA?
It's gonna be amazing. I haven't seen Vegas, for as fighting wise. I haven't seen it since then. So You know, it's going to be a reunition for me, a reconnecting, you know, of energy for me, where I won my title, and I still has it to this day, you know what I mean? It's still with the longest title, still the longest reigning champion, you know what I mean? So it's just a blessing to be able to see where my career came from and where it is now, knowing that, you know, it wasn't a mistake for me. I was meant to be a champion. I was meant to lead for a reason, and I'm doing a damn good job of it, and I'm going to be a whole active father when I retire. Right now, if I retire today, with the record and the things I've done, with the dramatic knockouts and how I've done it, I'm in the Hall of Fame today. But I still go on because I got a lot of things to fulfill and accomplish in this game before I retire. I'm not gonna be here long either.
Deon, do you plan on this time next year being undisputed champion or fighting for the undisputed championship?
What's that?
Do you plan on being undisputed champion or fighting for the undisputed this time next year?
There will be one champion, one face, one name. Definitely this time next year. All things goes as planned. It's going to take a lot of effort from others to do what they have to do. But when that happens, there will be one champion, one face, one name. I guarantee you, and I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait.
What's his name going to be? What's his name going to be?
Deontay Wilder. Bud Squad!
God, you always do it. Scares me.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you guys for playing.
Thank you.
What's that?
Tiger teeth or shark teeth?
It's Tiger teeth. It's Tiger Stone. It looks like it keep away the evil spirit.
Let's go right there.
You already know y'all.
I quit so we can do our monthly thing for the fight.
Who's that?
I could quit so we can do our thing for the fight for the
Oh
podcast.
yeah, nice. Everything. Always good to see you. Yes, indeed. I think so. I think they rushing Joshua. I really don't think he understands what happened. You know, and they want to push, and sometimes that's not a great thing. But at the end of the day, it's up to him. He can still make it happen. But you know, when I look at Joshua, and when I look at when I look at him in this sport and how he thinks and how he runs certain things, it allows me to know that he wasn't built for this. He was made into this. You know what I'm saying? And just like this opportunity, he's been forced and pushed because many nights he probably thought about certain other things. You know, they say one thing, but it's another thing because, you know, like I said, my favorite line is "What's understood don't have to be explained." And I can see a lot of things, whatever, but it's his career, his life. When he decides to take control of it, he'll see a better side. He'll be happy just like me, you know what I mean? But I wish him all well, because there will be one champion, one face, one name to go by the name of Deontay Wilder. I promise you that. Okay. Trust.
All right, thank you, Deontay.
Thank you guys so much.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.